Hi boys and girls, I'm Miss Lydia from the Boston Library. Thank you so much for joining me for story time this morning. It is fall and we have a beautiful day here. And so I was going to read some stories about fall leaves. If you look outside now, you can see that all the leaves are changing colors, so take a good look. Our first book for today is called Mouse's First Fall by Lauren Thompson. On a cool fall day, Mouse and Minka came out to play. Tumbling and twirling, fall leaves fell all around. "Look at all the colors," said Minka. "What colors do you see?" Mouse saw red leaves and yellow leaves and orange leaves and brown leaves. "Pretty." "Look at all the shapes," said Minka. Mouse saw round leaves and skinny leaves and pointy leaves and smooth leaves. Yay! "Let's run through the leaves," said Minka. Mouse ran and skipped and kicked and swished through all the leaves. Fun! "Let's pile them up," said Minka. Mouse piled the leaves high. 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves, lots of leaves. Yippee! What do you do when you pile leaves up? "What a big pile," said Minka. "Let's jump in." Mouse leaped and jumped and plopped and rolled into the leaves. Whee! "I'm hiding," called Minka. "Can you find me?" Do you see Minka? Just her tiny little tail is peeking out of the leaves there. Mouse peeked and poked and peered between the leaves. Where could Minka be? Do you see her tail in this picture? Then out popped Minka. "Here I am! Hooray!" Hooray for Minka and hooray for Mouse. Hip hip hooray for fall. Next, we're going to read A Fall Ball for All by Jamie A. Swenson. Once upon a golden day, autumn wind blew in to play, wishing leaves into the air, orange, brown, purple, everywhere. At every burrow, den, and nest, an invitation fell to rest. You're invited, one and all, to the annual Windfall Ball. Geese postponed their grand migration, bears and bats their hibernation. Excitement for the party grew, from the great gray owl to the smallest shrew. The creatures donned their autumn best, fur and feather primped and pressed. Coyote groomed, pheasant preened, porcupine shook, and otter cleaned. The nights grew longer into fall as autumn wind prepared the ball. Squalls sent pumpkins tumbling round, a breeze shook apples to the ground. Gusts and gales and tempest forces set a fate with 7 courses: cranberries, chestnuts, corn, and plums, sunflowers, daisies, and chrysanthemums. Look at all that. Harvest moon set the night aglow. Guests arrived, some fast, some slow, with time to nibble, greet, and play, while festive tunes got underway. Rabbit and turtle tapped a beat as wind composed an autumn sweet. Soon the night was filled with song. A blustery chorus sang along. Look at all the animals having fun. Then autumn wind began to dance. It breezed, it blew, it puffed, it pranced, beckoning both big and small to join in step at the Windfall Ball. Turkey strutted with elk and quail. Beaver kept time with his tail. A swirling night of celebration, windy, joyful jubilation. In the shindig's happy wake, an autumn treasure for all to take. A windfall feast, a winter's cash, to gobble, bury, store, or stash. Chipmunks filled their furry cheeks, raccoons took pumpkins, corn, and leeks. Then Badger raised one final toast for all who gathered and their host. And every burrow, hill, and nest was ready then for winter's rest. Autumn waved goodbye to all until the next year's windfall ball. And here it says, a windfall, a fruit or other crops blown down by the wind. Or the other meaning is an unexpected gift or good fortune. And it says, a windfall is a special treat for creatures in nature. It could be fruit blown down from trees, made much easier for animals to gather. Or, as in this story, it could be a whole pile of food to last through a long winter. And sometimes, a windfall means a sudden bit of good luck, even for people. Next, we have Fall Leaves Fall by Zoe Hall. All year long, my brother and I wait for our favorite season to come. Can you guess what it is? Fall. How do we know when fall is coming? We watch the leaves. In summer, the leaves on the trees are green. When the leaves change color, we know fall is here. What color are they changing to? Look at all the fall colors. Leaves turn red, orange, and yellow. When the wind blows, leaves start to fall from the trees. We try to catch them. We like to stomp on the leaves. What sound do they make? Crunch! We like to kick the leaves too. All the fall colors fly back into the air. We like to collect leaves. Some leaves are very small, and some leaves are big. Some leaves have pointy edges. Some leaves have smooth edges. When the leaves cover the ground, it's time to rake them up. What does our squirrel have in that picture? He's got an acorn. At last, we have made a huge pile. And next, we jump in. Inside, we drink mugs of warm cider and eat lots of cookies. What are their cookies shaped like? Even those are shaped like leaves. These leaves came from some of our favorite trees. Here's a maple leaf, a sassafras leaf, an oak leaf, a ginkgo leaf, a beech leaf, and this one is another oak leaf. We make pictures with our leaves. Look, they turned their leaves into animals. Before long, the leaves have turned brown and the branches are bare. All the fall colors are gone, but we know they'll be back next year. And here it tells us all about how leaves grow. In spring, small buds on tree branches open and tiny light green leaves appear. They grow bigger every day. By summer, the leaves have grown to full size and are deep green. The leaves use sunlight to make food for the tree. In fall, the green color fades and the bright fall colors appear. The leaf stem weakens and leaves fall off the branch. And in winter, all of the leaves have fallen off. The tree makes buds, which will become new leaves in the spring. Some leaves, such as the needles on pine trees, do not change color and do not fall off in the fall. Which fall colors do you see where you live? So today, our challenge is to go out and look at the trees, see what colors are popping up. What colors are your favorite? Which leaves do you like the best? And then pick some up too. You can make pictures out of them. The other thing is this week we have a new craft program that we're doing. So we have take and make crafts. This week is going to be a leaf sun catcher. So we have all the supplies at the library. If you stop in and pick them up, you can take them home and make them. There will be a video up on Tuesday to show you exactly how to make those crafts, and then the supplies will be available at the library for the next couple of weeks. I'm so glad you joined me today. Go out and look at those leaves and see what you can find.